Told us to work harder, to wake up earlier, to chase the bag. But nobody told us that while we're chasing money, our money could be chasing us.
There's a whole other group of people building wealth in their sleep. The system rewards is how people actually become wealthy.
There's a system in place, one that rewards ownership, not effort. While most people trade hours for dollars, a quiet few have learned how to make their dollars work while they sleep.
Even the sure things can fail. You don't need to beat the market. You just need to be in the market. That's it. Don't let fear keep you from building wealth and legacy that he's called you to build, that he wants you to have.
Every dollar sitting still is losing value. Inflation eats it alive. $10,000 in the bank today is worth less tomorrow.
Investing is not just for rich people. It's how I become rich. Today is the day you stop just working for money and you start making money work for you. While we're out here working hard, clocking in, doing everything 100% right, there's a whole other group of people building wealth in their sleep. Yep. And it's not because they're smarter than us. It's because they understand one thing that we were not taught, and that is how to make money work specifically for you. Today, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how to start investing. Even if you're paying off debt, even if you only have $50 to start, and even if Wall Street feels like it wasn't built specifically for us, when I say us, Black people, by the end of this video, you'll have a clear, simple plan that you can get started on this week. Lately, we've been having a conversation with my investing expert, Courtney. He is my brother, good friend who is dialed in. And a lot of you all have been sending us emails saying, Anthony, this is great. Like, this is amazing. Y'all gave me the stocks, but how do I get started? We're going to have that conversation. I want to start the conversation here. Let's talk about why investing matters. Here's what they do not tell you in school. Inflation is eating your savings alive. That $10,000 sitting in your savings account is losing every single year, specifically losing its value every year. While you're saving, your money is actually shrinking in purchasing power. Meanwhile, people who own assets like stocks, real estate, and businesses, they're getting wealthier. Not because they work harder than you, but because the system rewards ownership. Remember that. The system rewards ownership. If we don't understand this game, we're always going to be on the outside looking in. If you're always exchanging your time for money and never allowing your money to buy back your time to specifically own something, you will never get to the wealth status that you deserve. Now, I used to think investing was only for the rich people. I was focused on getting out of debt, trying to make ends meet, helping my family. But then I learned something that changed everything. Investing isn't just for the wealthy individuals. It's how people actually become wealthy. And it's one of the most powerful tools we have to build when it comes to generational wealth. You see, over in Proverbs 13, verse 22, it says, a good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children. You see, that's not just about leaving money behind. That is about being a good steward of what God has blessed you and I with. This is about building a legacy that outlives us. And investing is one of the tools God gave us to do exactly that. So real quick, I want you to drop a comment right now. What's the number one thing stopping you from investing? Is it fear? Is it a lack of knowledge? Not enough money? Debt? I want you to be honest with our community and drop it in the comments below, because I'm going to be praying over those today. All right, today. So I want to break down I want to break down what investing actually is, because I think a lot of people overcomplicate it. And I want to make sure that no matter what level you're on within our community, you have a clear understanding. You see, investing is simply buying pieces of companies that make money. When those companies grow, you grow as well. When they pay out profits called dividends, you get paid. That's it. You're becoming a part owner in a business. Now, here's what most beginners, or I would say, here's where most beginners mess up. They try to pick the next big stock. They hear about Tesla or Apple or whatever is trending on social media, and they think they need to time it perfectly. They think they gotta be some kind of genius to win at investing. But let me tell you a story. You remember BlackBerry back in 2008? Everybody had a BlackBerry. I had a BlackBerry. It was the phone. The stock was worth $144 per share. Everybody thought it was unstoppable. Today, that same stock is worth $4.52. $4.52. Even the sure things can fail. So if the experts can't predict which individual companies will win, what chances do you and I have? That's why I don't want you picking solely individual stocks, especially when you're starting out. Here's the winning strategy: index and mutual funds. Instead of gambling on one specific company, you invest in hundreds of companies at once. It's called an index fund or a mutual fund, and it's like buying a slice of the entire specific market. Let me give you some real numbers. If you put, let's say for example, $100 in the S&P 500 back in 1996, that's an index fund and or mutual fund that tracks the 500 biggest companies in America. You know what that $100 would be worth today? $1,764. That's the power of diversifying and time working together. The S&P 500 has gone up over time. Yeah, there are dips. 2008, we had a financial crisis. 2020, pandemic. But if you zoom out, the trend is 100% up. Here's what I want you to remember. You don't need to beat the market. You just need to be in the market. That's it. I don't need you to beat it. Definitely don't need you to break it. I don't need you to outrun it. I just need you to be in it. When I say in it, some of y'all are saying, well, Anthony, how? So let's get practical. I'm about to give you the exact step-by-step plan. And I'm making this so simple. You can literally start 100% today. Step number one. Trying to make sure I'm saying this stuff correctly. Step number one is going to be open the right account. Here it is. You need a brokerage account. Now, there are a lot of platforms out there, but you want one that is legit, that is regulated, and beginner friendly. If you have a job that offers a 401k, specifically a Roth 401k, I want you to start there, especially if your employer is doing a match when it comes to your contributions. That's literally free money. All right? Don't leave free money on the table. Please do not leave free money on the table. But let's just say, for an example, you're working a job and you don't have a 401k, you don't qualify for a 401k, or you want to invest outside of your 401k. Now you need a brokerage account. And this is where I want to tell you about a platform I've been working with called MooMoo. Now, I know a lot of you have been asking me, Anthony, where should I open my account? What platform do you recommend? And honestly, MooMoo has been a great platform for beginners because it's easy to use. They have zero commission fees. And right now they're running an incredible promotion. When you sign up and make your first deposit of at least $100 at anthonyo'neill.com/MooMoo, I'll put the link inside of the description. They're giving away up to $1,000 in Nvidia stock. That's Nvidia, one of the biggest tech companies in the world. So you're literally getting free stock just for starting. That's, to me, a 100% no-brainer. So just go to anthonyoneil.com/MooMoo, open your account, and let's get you started the right way. Some of y'all gonna say, Anthony, well, how do I get started? Well, below the link inside the show description, I'm gonna put a tutorial on how to open up this brokerage account, which is a video that we did sometime last month. Check it. It's literally a step-by-step screen share of how I open up my MooMoo account. So once you do step number one, open up an account. Step number two is choose your investment. Once your account is open, here's what you're looking for. The mutual funds that track the S&P 500 or the index funds that track the S&P 500 or total market funds, right? Some examples, VOO, VTI, FXAIX, I think, if I'm correct. These are ticker symbols. Just like how you would search for a song on Spotify, you search for these inside of your MooMoo brokerage account. All right. These funds give you instant diversification. You investing in Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Walmart, Coca-Cola, and 495 other companies all at once. So if one company fails and tanks, you're protected because the other 499 companies are still there and they're still making money. Step number 3 is very important because I think you got to automate it. This is a secret sauce for me. Set up automatic transfers from your bank account to your investment account. Even if it's $25, $50, $100 a month into your MooMoo account, consistency beats perfection every single time. Remember, I need you in the market, not timing the market. This is called dollar cost averaging. You're buying when prices are high and when prices are low, which smooths out the ups and downs of the market. You're not trying to time it. You're just staying consistent. You're just getting into it, which leads me to step number 4 is I don't need you to panic. Okay. Please hear me clearly. Hear me clearly. And I'm going to slow down on my talking here. The market will drop. Let me say that. The market is going to drop. That is normal. It's not a matter of if. It's a matter of just simply when is the market going to drop. The market has dropped several times. You'll open up your MooMoo account and you'll see it in the red. But here's the secret that separates wealth builders from everyone else. If you're investing for 10, 20, 30 years, you're not going to feel those dips. In fact, the only way you would feel it is if you pull it out.
What's going on, family? I want to thank my friends over at Dobly for sponsoring today's show. You see, with rising rent, inflation, and high interest rates, your credit score matters more than ever. Whether you are trying to buy a home or just qualify for an apartment, it all starts, honestly, with having good credit. You see, this is where my friends at Dobly AI comes in. Watch this. It's a 100% free app that helps you build, fix, monitor, and even protect your credit. With no confusion and no stress, just smart AI-powered support that works 100% consumer debt-free. Dobly AI helps you build credit fast, helps you fix errors quickly, and stay protected with weekly updates, real-time alerts, and here's the best part about it, a $1 million ID theft insurance policy. Here's what I love about Dobly. On average, users are seeing about 34 points go up when it comes to their credit report. No credit card required, and premium members average an 82-point boost on their credit score. The better your score, the more you save, and the more you get approved. Listen, I need you to go check out my friends over at anthonyoneil.com/Dobly. Again, that is anthonyoneil.com, DOVLY. If you're tired of hearing no because of your credit scores, it's time to take control with my friends. Go check them out right now, and let's get back to today's show.
The market is a sheet of paper. Okay? Today, your money went down. The only way you lose money permanently, like this sheet of paper today, if I turn it over, boom, I can cover it up. But what's happening? The sheet of paper is still there. The only way this sheet of paper becomes no more valuable inside of this portfolio, inside of this book, is if what? I remove it permanently. Now I can't put this back in here. It no longer fits in here. It's permanently gone. And that's the same thing for your stocks. On a sheet of paper, yes, you lost money today. But if you're investing for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, you're not going to feel that dip when it comes time for you to pull it out. In fact, you're honestly creating opportunities to buy more of the stock. Think about it like it's a sale for your favorite store. If shoes go on sale, you don't panic. You just buy more. If Louis Vuitton went on sale, are you tripping? No. Let me get that one. Let me get that one. It's the same thing for your stocks. If this is making sense when it comes to, okay, wait, the stock goes down. I need to buy. I need to buy. I need to buy. If the market is going down today, I just got a deal. I said this on one of my other videos that oftentimes wealthy individuals do things that broke-minded people or unwealthy people are not willing to do. Isn't it funny? How do I say this? Average people are scared of things. I said this on like I said on another video. I bought a car that was in a moderate accident. It flipped, they said, 2 times and the airbags deployed. I said, okay, give me the best deal on the car. I'm not scared of that. When I told some of my friends, oh man, oh no, you're going to have issues with that car. Oh my gosh, no, when you go to trade it in, it's going to be crazy. Well, no, it's not going to be crazy on me because I got an amazing deal. I didn't pay top dollar for a car that's been in an accident. The heck? No, I negotiated the price. I'm not fearful of driving a car that's been in a wreck. I'm fearful of losing money. You see, wealthy people, we see opportunities when average people see fear. That's so good. You see, wealthy people, we see opportunities when average people see issues. I'm like, wait, how can I turn, this issue into my benefit? How can I make it benefit me well? How? What do I need to do? Now I know some of you all are thinking, and I can hear it within my spirit. So let's go ahead and have this conversation. But Anthony, my fear is, what if I do lose everything? That's why we diversify. You're not betting just on one company. You're betting on the entire economy. And historically, over the long term, the market always recovers and grows and returns you your money with surplus. Could you lose money in the short term? Heck yeah. But if you're investing for the long haul, for the long term, 10, 20, 30, 40 years, history is on our side. I've been investing for a while. Have I lost money? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. But have I made more money than I've lost? Hell yeah. But ayo, I'm still in debt. Should I even be investing? Yes. You should be investing. If your company is giving you a 4% match on your 401k, I need you to invest in that 4%. For sure. Do not miss out on free money. Ayo, okay, I got you. But I don't have that much money to invest. Listen, you don't need thousands of dollars to invest. A lot of platforms, including MooMoo, let you start with as little as $50 to $100. They'll even let you do it with some programs for just $1. The key is not really about how much to start with. It's simply that you just start and that you stay consistent. $50 a month for 30 years will beat $500 once a year. Consistency beats everything. Listen to me clearly, y'all. I can't stress this enough. Consistency, being consistent, putting $50 here. Watch this. You know what's going to happen when you put $50 here and you start seeing that money grow? My homegirl Lexi literally just sent me a text message. I'm like, yo, bro, thank you so much. I bought this stock. And I just see all green. She's like, yo, I just love seeing green. I love seeing green. She's just consistently putting money into it. And before you know it, the same way, if we're just spending $10 over here, we're going to wake up like, dang, I spent that much money. You're going to wake up like, dang, I made this much money. Yes. Be consistent. Be consistent. Oh man. Oh, I gotta have this conversation. I gotta have this conversation right here. I was frustrated. I was frustrated because I woke up every single day and watch this. Watch this. Ooh! I started working out and I didn't see a change. Do you know why I didn't see a change? It's because every single day I was looking at myself in the mirror. So every single day I was the same as yesterday. Some of y'all know where I'm going. But when I started April 1 and then looked at myself on September 1st, because I was consistent, I saw a major change from September 1st and April 1st. So what you got to do is be consistent and show up, but don't weigh in every single day. Don't look at the stock market every single day because your heart, your eyes are going to play a trick on you. Just invest every single day. And every quarter, check in with your financial advisor. Maybe once a month, check in and look at your stocks. But show up every single day and be consistent, because when I was showing up every single day and I saw this face get slimmer, ooh. When I saw that stomach just get flatter, when I saw my waist come in, when I put on my clothes and I went from a size 35 to a size 30 in the waist, I said, look at what consistency does. Let me say this. God didn't give us a spirit of fear, but he gave us power. He gave us love and a sound mind. And that's in 2 Timothy, I think, chapter 1, verse 7. Do not let fear keep you from stewarding what he's blessed you with. Don't let fear keep you from building wealth and legacy that he's called you to build, that he wants you to have. You have to keep going. Listen. Investing is not just for the rich people. It's how people get rich. Come on. I feel like I'm in church. Y'all just got to bear with me. Repeat after me and say this out loud. Investing is not just for rich people. It's how I become rich. It's how I build wealth while I'm sleeping. Repeat that, y'all. Repeat that. It's how I build wealth. We got to start believing and speaking it over our lives. Number 2, mutual funds, index funds, ETFs, they give you diversifying possibilities and safety. You don't need to pick individual stocks just yet. If you're just not starting off, man, get you a good mutual fund, get you a good index fund. Just invest into the whole market until you feel comfortable, until you see green a lot on your platform. Make sure you turn on the automation and put $50, $100 a month into it. Set it and just forget it. And I promise you, consistency is going to reward you with compound interest, because now compound interest is going to do the heavy lifting. And the last thing, y'all, don't let the enemy, don't let social media, don't let the world bring fear into your heart and into your mind that you missed out on some great opportunities. Don't do it. Listen, you can do this. You're not behind. You're not late. You're right on time. Today is the day you stop just working for money and you start making money work for you. Today is the day that you start your wealth building rich journey. Head over to anthonyoneal.com/MooMoo, open up an account, put $100 in there, put $50 in there. I don't care. Get some of this free stock and start thinking like the wealthy, and watch God bless you and honor your sacrifice. Listen, I love you. God bless you. I'm gonna see you on the next show. Peace out.